Burning wine.
And be thou lifted up, ye everlasting doors.
What kind of drink? What kind of drink is the bowl of burning wine?
There is a majestic entry that he wants to make. There is a majestic entry.
Burning wine. Somebody here is...
I hope you know the Bible reveals that it is not given unto man to direct his steps. As wise as you are, you're able to do master's degree in University of Ghana. You don't have the capacity to direct yourself. And the moment you attempt directing yourself, you will enter into the valley of the shadow of death. David was being led by God. He said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Leads me beside the still waters, restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I. Now, God had been leading him to good places. He now said, I think I understand this leading thing now. He said, let him try himself. The first time he attempted, he ended up in the valley of the shadow of death. It is not given unto man. You cannot exercise that function, the function called direction. It's a component of wisdom that is classified. It's only God that has that impute. Are you still with me? So it was in that fasting experience that God revealed my lot in ministry, where I'll be doing ministry, with who I'll be doing ministry. That's why it was in the same breath he showed me the woman I was to marry. But you know the difference? Even though there were problems, if I go back to God and say, you know, I hope you know you're the one that showed me this thing, he will now come and tell me how to solve the problem, because he was involved in the process. That's the difference. If you, through your own human wisdom, locate a life partner, you will need that human wisdom to sustain the relationship. But if you involve God and you receive light from God, one thing that you will discover, okay, I'm a preacher, I'm a traveling minister. Most women can't handle a traveling husband. You are not aware, but I'm aware. The last time I was home, I stayed home for 2 days. After that, I was not home for 1 month. And then I stayed home for 2 days, and then I began all the trips that brought me to Ghana. And from Ghana, I'm going to Lagos. From Lagos, I'm going to Abuja. From Abuja, I'm going to Taraba State. From Taraba State, I will now go by car, cross the river before I get home. And when I get home, I'll be there for 3 days. After 3 days, I'm going to Zimbabwe. Do you know something? Because that woman, God revealed her to me, we can have problem on other matters, on food, on money, on this, on that, but we'll never have problems in the line of the ministry God called me to do. Are you? The guarantee that you have if you marry according to God's will is that your destiny will be protected. Every other thing can come under attack, but that relationship will not affect your purpose. It will only nourish your purpose. I'm telling you from experience too, because I've seen people that married out of human wisdom. Every other thing is okay. The thing under attack is their calling. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So that's the difference. And I'm telling you from experience that if light is involved, the purpose of God will be protected. The agenda of God will be preserved. There will be grace to survive it. There will be grace to keep it in view. And it will be obvious that it is not human ability that is responsible. So God does not work except in the environment, in the atmosphere of light. And that's why he made light available before he began the work of creation. So if you are going to imitate God and do the works of God, you don't make any major decision until there is light. It is that light that occasions your strategy. You want to go into business? Wait first. Go and consult with him and let there be light. It is after you have gotten this illumination that comes through Shekinah that you can now make a physical move. Yes, demons will attack you, they will attack the business, but because it came from God in the studio of light, every attempt to attack it will push it into better seasons, better atmospheres, better possibilities. I must tell you something. I've been an object of satanic attack, brutal attack, for many years in the line of duty. But every time Satan came, he pushed us into greater heights. The reason is because it was not our idea to be in ministry. It came through light, and the devil cannot fight light, because as you will soon see, Satan operates in the atmosphere of darkness. He needs darkness to operate. God needs light to operate. So God will shed light before he can walk. So if God has not shed light upon your heart, his work has not started. If you become too intelligent and you want to start walking before light comes, you will find that your walk will lead you to darkness, where there is compatibility with the work of the devil. So whenever we do a check, maybe we check failed marriages, and we ask ourselves, why is he failing? Darkness. They married in darkness. Oh, you say, Pastor, okay, it is true we married in darkness. It doesn't mean there is no hope. The thing is that the marriage will only survive at 40% possibility, because God will make his grace to be sufficient. He can't change the texture of the arrangement. There will be tongues and thistles in it, but what God will do for you is that he will now add more grace so that you can have capacity to bear it. But it doesn't change the texture, because you don't like the truth. See, I'm too old in ministry to lie to you. Too old. In Nigeria, we were some of the privileged people that grew up in stark Christian families. We went through discipleship. The books they used to disciple us, those ancient white Christians were the ones that wrote them. So I have a duty to the body of Christ to say the truth. Are you with me? Because these days we like name and claim, declare and clear. We don't like process. That's why the faith message is selling, because everyone wants to jump into conclusion without going through the rigor of the process. And there is no man anywhere that is made without a meticulous process that gives you the opportunity to encounter experience and wisdom firsthand. As long as the texture of the arrangement is darkness, what God will do to you is that he will make his grace sufficient in the situation, but you will still experience the setback. You will still see, but grace will be there to swallow it. That's what happens when you start in darkness and then you beckon on God through mercy to give you light. He makes grace available, but it doesn't take the wrong arrangement away. Are you still there? So God does not work except he has light. Satan needs to bring you into darkness before he can walk around your life. Satan cannot stand light. Anytime light finds expression, Satan is disarmed.
Hello, I hope you've been greatly blessed by this sermon. Watch out for our next post, and don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Thank you.